Calaroga Shark Media.
From Washington, D.C., where what the world needs is a Jackie Chan movie, this is Ballot.
That's right. Let's make movies great again. Let's hit this. Hollywood's most persistent cameo king is at it again. Donald Trump, now 79 years old and apparently still living in his blockbuster dreams, wants to resurrect the Rush Hour franchise because nothing says presidential priorities like buddy cop movie nostalgia. Apparently, Trump's been bending the ear of Larry Ellison, just your average billionaire buddy who happens to own Paramount. Trump's pitch? Let's bring back Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker for another round of comedic mayhem. Because clearly, what America needs right now is another reboot that nobody asked for. The irony? Chris Tucker, one of the stars, was recently spotted at a Kamala Harris campaign rally. So this reunion might be more awkward than a family Thanksgiving where half the table isn't speaking to the other half. But wait, there's more. Brett Ratner, the original director, has been somewhat, let's say, controversial. Warner Brothers cut ties with him back in 2017 after some not-so-great allegations. But hey, in Trump's Hollywood, apparently second chances are as abundant as spray tan. Trump's movie taste, by the way, is a wild ride. Bloodsport, Goodfellas, Gone with the Wind. It's like his Netflix queue was curated by a middle-aged dad who found the remote during late-night cable. Usha Vance, wife of Vice President J.D. Vance, committed the cardinal sin of potentially misplacing her wedding ring. Alert the media! Wait, they already did. Apparently, when Usha visited Camp Lejeune with First Lady Melania Trump, her left hand was tragically ring-free. Social media detectives immediately went into full CSI marriage investigation mode. Is JD sleeping on the couch? Which is all kinds of a great joke. Her spokesperson responded with the most relatable statement ever. She's a mother of 3 who does dishes and gives baths. Translation? Sometimes you're too busy keeping small humans alive to worry about where your ring is. I mean, have you tried bathing 3 children? Finding a wedding ring becomes about as likely as finding peace and quiet. Reminder to the internet, women are allowed to exist without constant marital surveillance. Shocking, I know. New York Mayor-elect Zoran Mamdani just proved that political drama is alive and well. Just days after a shockingly cordial White House meeting with Donald Trump, Mamdani went on NBC's Meet the Press and basically said, "Yeah, I still think you're a fascist." In his victory speech, Mamdani dropped some serious political poetry, calling New York the light in a moment of political darkness and telling Trump to turn the volume up. Spicy. Their White House meeting was supposed to be more awkward than a high school dance. Trump had previously called Mamdani a communist lunatic. Not exactly a term of endearment, but instead of World War III, we got a bizarre political love fest. Trump was practically adopting Mamdani, saying he feels very confident the mayor-elect can do a good job and that he'll surprise some conservative people. They agreed to work together on housing, food prices, and cost of living concerns, because nothing says we totally disagree like agreeing on literally everything that matters to city residents. Department of Transportation. Sean Duffy is on a mission to make air travel civilized again. Because apparently, we need a government campaign to remind people that sweatpants aren't formal wear and your feet don't belong on someone else's armrest. Duffy's launching The Golden Age of Travel Starts With You, a campaign that's basically a passive-aggressive etiquette lesson for grown adults who apparently were raised by wolves in airport terminals. The stats are wild. 1,431 reports of unruly passengers in 2025. That's $2.1 million in fines. Who knew being a jerk at 30,000 feet was such an expensive hobby? Duffy's got 5 magical questions for travelers. Are you helping pregnant women? Dressing with respect? Controlling your children? Saying please and thank you? It's like Emily Post wrote an airline safety manual. One nostalgic traveler commented that in the early 80s, she'd shop for a new dress just to fly. Now, people treat airports like their living room. And not the fancy living room, the one where you eat pizza in your underwear. So buckle up, America. The Trump administration is here to save air travel. One please and thank you at a time. Who knew civility could be a government initiative? Welcome to 2025, where we need a federal campaign to remind people how to be human. The FAA's busiest week in 15 years is upon us. 360,000 flights, 17.8 million people being screened. That's more human traffic than a Black Friday sale at a mall that's giving away free iPhones. Winter weather, prepare like you're going into battle. Check forecasts, pack smart, and maybe pray to the travel gods. The Weather Channel has a forecast that basically says expect everything. Rain, snow, ice. It's like Mother Nature is playing travel roulette. Pro travel tip: make sure you're not accidentally smuggling a giant shampoo bottle through TSA. Nothing says holiday travel like being that person holding up the security line. 73 million people are hitting the roads. That's basically the population of a medium-sized country all trying to get to grandma's house at the same time. Traffic predictions? Wednesday is going to be 14% busier than usual. Peak traffic from 1 to 3 p.m. It's like rush hour, but with more turkey-induced road rage. So buckle up, America. Whether you're flying or driving, this Thanksgiving travel is not for the faint of heart. Pack patience, pack snacks, and maybe pack a sense of humor. Remember, the best passenger is an informed passenger, and the second best passenger is the one with noise-canceling headphones. Happy travels, and may the traffic gods have mercy on your soul. Fly safe, dress nice, and for the love of all that is holy, keep your feet to yourself. Portions of today's show were made with the help of AI.